I could do a car review. I could tell you about the seamless symphony of well-designed features. I could tell you about the range, 314 miles, on this 20-inch wheel limestone-coloured low-gloss edition Adventure Pack R1T, with a forest edge warm ashwood interior. But let's be frank, there are some much more important stakeholders with some much more important opinions than my own. They're the ultimate backseat drivers, so we thought it was time to hand over the reins to the real decision makers. So what will it be? The torque, the torch, the tunnel, the tank turns? Let's see what matters most to the generation that matters most.
The Fully Charged show is generating positive energy with its live events all around the world. Next up, it's Fully Charged Live Canada. Click the top right of the screen to get your tickets today.
Tell me, what is your favourite thing about this car?
Well, it has really cool circle lights, and it's more like the material's more comfortable than most other cars, and it can go through water. In the back seat, when you take down the table, there's that button that you can press with the thing that flips up, and then you can put whatever you want in there. I put paper and color pencils in there. If you shut that, there's a thing behind it that you could lift up, and it leads to the gear tunnel. The coolest thing is like you get to jump on the back of the car. I found this flashlight in like the side of the door. Like I think there's really cool features that you can find that they're very useful.
Now what the kids might not tell you is that the R1T starts at $73,000 and goes up to $97,000, depending on the configuration that you go for. So clearly this isn't an EV for everyone. That is expensive. But what Rivian are trying to do is show that EVs can be exciting, adventurous, they can go anywhere and do anything. And that one in there, it's got quad all-wheel drive. That delivers so much torque and so much control. In fact, about 835 horsepower or 614 kilowatts. That's more than a Ferrari, and remarkable given the fact that it's 3.8 tons, which is a large hippo or a medium-sized elephant. You might be wondering, what is this trendy place in which we find ourselves? Dastardly dealership, this is most certainly not. No, this is Rivian's latest experiential retail place here in the heart of New York in the meatpacking district. And it's serving up a tantalising taste of adventure to perusing city dwellers. And Rivian, they think it might be the answer.
There's magic that comes to life in the brand, in physical spaces and at events. And we learned about this long ago. So when the vehicle was unveiled at the LA Auto Show, we brought the products and our actual team. And together, those things really made a pretty big impact on how the brand was rolled out. We've continued to do that at events and at our physical spaces ever since. So we expect these spaces, as they continue to grow in number, to be the very same thing. Our great staff and our great team, plus our products, magic will happen here.
I'm glad to see that brands are gradually doing away with the tech spec bamboozling, cacophony of jargon, deal driving, dentist rivaling dealership model. It's so imperative to make the transition to electric feel so much more accessible and inclusive. But what's been remarkable about what Rivian is doing is also seeing the community of electric drivers that they're also somehow managing to create. This is genuinely insane. We've just had about 50 Rivians drive past, and there are still more coming, and they're all from the Owners Club in and around New York, and they've come here to see this amazing space and to gather together as this community of drivers. Honestly, it's insane.
I've actually owned a lot of different vehicles, and this is the first vehicle where I actually felt like I was actually a part of a community. And Rivian also listens to their community too, so it's all encompassing. So this is almost like another family, and I'm not saying that lightly. I mean, I've actually met folks that we've talked on chat, and we've actually hugged and embraced each other when we saw each other. So definitely an amazing community.
So if they do listen to their community of drivers, I wonder what they'll make of this generation's thoughts for the future of cars.
I would add maybe like, it would be pink, so you can like change the colors, like a little thing. A bunk bed on the back of the car so you can sleep. Candy.
So we'd have candy, a bunk bed, and another bed.
Yes. A TV in the back. Car could go double decker. Why are material will be super soft.
I think the Rivians should have like a little button on the side of all of the seats, and if you press it, it will the seat will like go on to the roof.
It can drive by itself, so while you're sleeping, you can go where you want.
If you were going to design your dream car, what would you have in there?
The same thing as a Rivian.
Yeah, the same things as a Rivian.
Voice commands, because if in the back seat, sometimes I can't reach the dial to to the seat warmer, so it would be nice to have voice commands like turn on my seat warmer.
Fortunately for Ryan, she should be able to control the heated seats in the rear using Alexa. But in the meantime, Alexa, fart.
That was a quick one. Try asking me to fart 5 times in a row, or say random.
Alexa, stop.
Okie dokie.
And it can be very quick, but not too quick that the traffic, will follow.
A few people have told us that this is the ultimate tailgate party vehicle, or perhaps in the UK, the ultimate bougie car boot sale car. And it's got things like this Bluetooth speaker, a ton of power outlets, and actually you can even use this as a cooler because there's a little drain in there as well. And with things like camp mode, which were delivered over the air, actually you can self-level the vehicle. So if you were parked on a slant, you could self-level the vehicle so that when you're camping, it feels completely level and straight.
The specific design of this space is meant to be playful. It's a place that you can explore either, a choose your own adventure sort of path. You can go through the space by yourself, or you can go through accompanied by a member of our team. Either way, you're welcome to sort of interface as you wish. The other piece that's really important, we would love to see families here. We'd love to see children here. We know that a car buying process is typically a group decision. Whatever your group is, it might be a friend, it might be a family member. So you'll see the space design is actually targeted to make sure that it's accessible to lots of different individuals.
We get so bogged down in tech specs and jargon that actually we forget that some of these vehicles, they're there just to have fun, to climb all over the seats and spend time with family. And it's so nice to see some of that here. You can watch our full grown-up R1T review on the channel, but in the meantime... Can somebody let me out, please?